What's up? Shit, how's that Madden? How's the new Madden? Why you say that?
It's weird.
It's hella like slow. It's not the same gameplay though. That it's a regular Madden.
It's like street, basically.
Yeah, and it's gonna take some used to get into. Some getting used to.
It's just crazy though.
Yeah. Well, you don't like it over?
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I didn't get the 100. I just got the $80 version because I wanted to play this shit already.
Yeah, I was thinking about upgrading. I'm like, damn, it's just 2 more days. Fucking might as well wait. Plus, I'm still in my Madden league over here. I'm in the playoffs right now, so I said, fuck it, I could finish this up by the time I'm done with this.
On your franchise, or what do you play?
Yeah, my franchise, my online franchise.
They
Yeah.
got this new face of the franchise. Starts your journey in high school.
Oh yeah, I seen
Rise
that.
up to become a legendary quarterback, running back, or receiver.
What you making?
I don't know if I have enough time for a career mode on Madden.
Yeah, I play
I'd
those. Not
rather
gonna
focus
lie.
on just making my team, honestly. I want to make an ultimate team. That's what I usually do on Madden.
You make a mud? Nah, I can't do that. I suck at mud. I don't have the. That right there takes time
It
and
does.
patience and know it. Like you have to know what you're doing, bro. What's up with these Clippers killing the Mavs tonight?
Porzingis is not
I
playing.
know they put 150 on their head though.
Bro, how mad would you be when you just got beat by a team that did a buzzer beat on you?
For real in your face, bro.
That's just that all important 60.
154 to 111 regular time. 154.
That's a flavor.
Paul George came to play out. He's tired of niggas talking shit.
Someone in the car, someone was like, Paul George had to be restrained after this hard foul, and someone was like, the fuck he's gonna do? Miss the punch? He did good, alright. He did good tonight. He had 35
Yeah, he
tonight.
did finally stepped up. He had no 9 yesterday. Or the other night. Yeah.
My other PlayStation broke, bro, so I had to get a PlayStation before the PS5 came out. Crazy, huh?
No, that's crazy.
Crazy, bro.
I feel like
Crazy, huh? I don't even
PlayStation.
know if I'm gonna get it now, like, or when I'm gonna get it, like,
I
because
said,
David said it's limited and it's gonna be like 6, 7 bills, and I'm just like,
yeah,
damn, that might be a no go.
that might be another year for that motherfucker.
And then Madden, and then they're saying 2K. So if you buy 2K on this one, they'll give it to you for free on the PS5, but your rep and your players don't transfer over.
That's gay as fuck.
So you play for 3 months, go ahead. Like you say, like you started with that finisher, grind that finisher over 3 months, and then guess what? Start
Yeah.
over on the PS5.
If that was the case, I'd just wait. I'd just play that. I would play that
I
2K
might just play 2K on the
on the
PS4.
PS4. Yeah, that's what I'm
Shit.
saying. And then wait for the new 2K. Wait for the new 2K to come to switch over.
It's the same. Like, will I be able to play? How does that work? Do I get to play against people on PS5 or no?
I don't know. That would
I
be
gotta
kind of
look that
cheating if
shit
they
up.
got over there like no lag, perfect connection and shit. They're
Oh, it'd
just
be hot.
smoothest
That'd be
shot
hot.
of all time. Although they're doing the, have you downloaded the 2K21 demo?
I haven't, but Trey was telling me it's fucking ass.
It's basically literally like the same shit. Everything the
What
same.
about the shooting? They're all complaining about it. Gavaho and Trey were complaining about it, little girls.
The bar is hella crazy. I don't like it. Like it's a different fucking meter and shit. So yeah, I was like, fuck that. But but then there's also like way more pie charts. Like there's more pie charts you could get. I can make a 6'10" small forward. Oh, there we go. I seen Dave sent me an invite earlier, your cousin, but I was off. I was chilling. Yeah, what was y'all doing playing that street shit, that backyard football shit?
Yeah, fucking. We're playing the yard.
How is
Isn't
that?
that the talk? 1 year, 4 million? What are they talking about? We didn't sign nobody, did we? I would have got updates.
Oh, the Cowboys?
Yeah, we didn't sign nobody.
Maybe Earl Thomas.
Nah, I'd be all over my phone right now.
It was
There's
Earl.
no way. Yeah, I had got updates like up the ass. This shit would have been like da 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 da.
Especially Earl Thomas, he'd been ready for that one.
Well, I mean, he's out there, so then I don't know. Is that guy Ian Rappaport try to put out some bullshit lies saying that we're not interested in him and that we're not going to go after him? And Jerry Jones had to make a press conference like right after that. He was just like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, he doesn't know what he's talking about at all. Like, I'm the only one who knows what we're doing. Da da da. Like he's like, yeah, we are interested in Earl Thomas. I'm like, dude, what's this reporter trying to do? Sabotage us? Damn.
I'll go back to the Seahawks. Imagine if he goes back to the Seahawks. That's thing to do will be nasty.
Strange weak ass is over there. He's all, we need to get Earl Thomas back. I'm like, he literally flicked you guys off.
For real.
He does not want to be on your team.
I forgot about that. He's not going back. I forgot about that.
We ain't going back.
He is not doing that.
I got my builds back though on 2K. I had my old account. Like I had my email and my password still, so.
Yeah.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Underneath for Johnson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I like it.
I got this one on digital too, but I can't break it.
In the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches.
Yeah,
throw it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can
I'm not
also
gonna
help
break
establish
it.
some rhythm, right?
The time I broke it was because I didn't really like Matt at the time, anyways, and I told him like 3 times in one game.
And it's intercepted.
I honestly didn't think I had my streamer for the
And he brings
playoffs.
this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
I tried to pick 6 right now. Yeah.
And the defense could not have
Hey,
written a much
that
better
bad.
script than that
Bad,
first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play.
Oh, David?
And a great way for them to start.
He's not that bad at Madden, but like, he will fuck up like early, and then like he'll try to turn it up at the end. But like if he starts good from the whole game, it'll be a good game.
Yeah.
Now the second time you get it,
There was a couple times he was supposed to pick me. His user's not that good. Like he's supposed to have a couple, but he couldn't get it.
He's better on offense. That's what I always thought of him when I was playing.
Offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. They'll be dropped.
I love Devin Bush. I got Devin Bush as my linebacker. He got 92 speed.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable
I'm the
second and
Steelers.
short.
I have Devin Bush as my linebacker.
Second and 4 from the
Oh, okay.
To throw his
Hella
Watson.
fast.
Hella fast.
David Johnson
He's
here
faster than my fucking
cornerback.
cornerback.
Get it up just
My
short of the
safeties.
45 at the 44. A fresh 7 downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily.
Yep. Thank you, buddy.
Operating out of
my friend got me hell happy for a second, but he's lying.
Right at the 40.
He wasn't lying, but it was a hoax, I guess, whatever he's seen. He thought Earl Thomas signed for 1 year, $4 million with the Cowboys. I was like, that didn't make sense. 1 year, $4 million. He would not sign for $4 million. If he just signed a 1 year deal, he's going to be like $10 million, $4 million.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first
He's not going to play for $4 million.
Let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. from the red zone now. Watson.
Give me that. Oh, it's me.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Johnson, the intended target.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception.
They got Minka,
their defense in a really tough
Devin
spot.
Bush, Cameron Hayward,
Steelers with a first and 10 at the 20.
Joe Hayden.
We're supposed to have TJ Watt. So stupid. We drafted Tucker Carlton instead.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger.
You got released already?
Find the open man. It's DJ Moore. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Wasn't he like a top with a top
attitude,
15?
late meetings.
I know he was a first rounder. Wasn't he like a top 10, top 15?
He was a first rounder. Like
32 now. Here's first and 10.
Something around there. But, yeah. Did not work out. Kind of stupid.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh my God!
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get
Everyone's
in
on
there for the
Fall
sack. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
Huh?
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack.
I was
It's
dying on that shit the other day. Yeah. Fucking hot dog was holding me from getting in at the end, and he almost cost me fucking from like advancing. I was getting pissed.
And he's got the hook up to
And let me the fuck go.
He wouldn't let go. When he did, he somehow grabbed me again. I was like, what the fuck?
That should be hella fun, man.
Third and 2, now Roethlisberger. And he connects with Ebron. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the third down conversion. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
8.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. To throw again, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's
that happens to me after a long day of just hitting the pin. At the end, you're just like, fuck. Oh, cat.
I'm going to sleep now, huh?
Straight up. I'm grinding my player in the yard.
Oh, you can unlock you have to get a better one.
Well, like, so like, there's different protos. So you customize your player, blah blah blah. You make him how you want to look. You can put your swag on him, pick your shit, Raider shit. You can do all that. You can strip him out. Then there's different positions in the yard. Like it's 6-on-6, but you can only control 3-on-3. Like only 3 users. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you have to pick a position. Like it lets you pick like slot, and you pick slot corner, slot receiver, or you can pick wide receiver 1, cornerback 1, and then it's quarterback, safety, quarterback, wide receiver 2. You get it. And halfback, linebacker. So if you want to pick quarterback and safety, you're gonna want to pick a prototype, and it shows you the prototype. It shows you a player like Bobby Wagner, Ray Lewis, Lamar Jackson. It shows you what, like, if you pick that prototype, basically, like, that's what you would be good at with that player for that game. Okay. And when you do good with that skill set in that game, you earn points to make yourself even better. So, like, if you want to be like a dope ass receiver, you gotta pick the shit for like receivers and shit, and then play good, and then earn all your shit, and then you start balling. This is dope, though. Honestly, we started hot, 3-0, and then went 0-3. We started hell. We thought we were the shit. We were. They were like, we're not gonna lose, and then boom, 0-3. I was like, oh,
never mind.
tough.
And credit the defense, too.
I thought quarterback was easy. I was talking shit to David. He's on pitch. I tried scored like no points.
He's like, not that easy, man, motherfucker.
Yeah, he was like, it's not easy. I was like, nah, that shit's not easy.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
But this can be 5 blocking
themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up.
Oh my God, I'm too fast sometimes with that overrun shit.
2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle.
That was a Madden. I don't remember which one it was, but it was a couple Maddens ago where you were able to blitz off the fucking snap through the fucking hole every time. It wasn't a specific hole, it was just different holes. And I like mastered it. I mastered the snap jump and like, so sack, go, and I'd already be in sacking you. I got so good at that shit. And or I would just already be in like causing havoc. Like my cousin, my friends, like everyone, they would just be so fucking pissed. I remember that's one of the good like Maddens I was good at. But then they like fixed it. So now like when you blitz, you get picked up every single time. It's like, fuck.
On this Madden, there's actually to the 36 to pick up the first. That was won't happen. We need to get to every single time.
Out of the gun, Watson.
I noticed that like they're making everything like more complex. You can like also with your blocking and shit like that. The last couple Maddens you're able to do that. Yeah. Like how you want to block and shit. I'm just like, that's probably how they stopped me. I was always just coming right through the middle.
Double things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because
I don't like playing the people online when they just play that one coverage. It feels like they're playing like. It feels like everything's covered on it. It feels like it's like a cover 3, and like the cornerbacks are like a little bit off, and then the safety's right there, and then so if you run it, you're fucked. And if you throw it, like they're everywhere still. It's like I know there's a play out there, but you just gotta like look it up, like what's good to counter and shit like that. Cause
I got plays.
No way.
I fucking hate that shit. I hate that shit when people do that shit. It's so annoying.
The Steeler offense here.
I gotta get better at. I fucking I gotta get better.
Points, but it was a chip shot field goal, and when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, it's not too hard.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll dump this off to Cook. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun.
I'm still waiting them to bring out NCAA football and basketball.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through
the air. They used to have it, yeah.
But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance.
You see Giannis got Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
And MVP.
And MVP? I'm thinking they give an MVP already.
Throwing now,
maybe
Roethlisberger on first down.
I think they made a
short little throw to Ebron. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. That would good for
He's about to go crazy
first.
for not getting that.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion.
Oh, it doesn't matter if he played or not.
Roethlisberger now,
it's a wrap.
8 of 11 in this
it is a wrap.
He's got it 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This will be taken short.
See, it's bad when I get the lead to it. I already know I'm going to run for like cover 3. I have my niggas coming out the edge all day.
On first down, it's Watson. And this would complete to Will Fuller. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got a man complete. It's and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now.
He's on clamp.
Now it's Watson dancing to his left. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over.
Playing
then they get a chance to continue their drive.
The yard.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson, and that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They were looking for Johnson that time.
You get randoms. It's just to give us well, actually, playing head-to-head with David earlier, and it was only 2v2 because it was just us.
From the 50, it's Watson. And the catch made by Johnson.
And then I'm not playing head-to-head right now. I'm playing CPU. If I can just unlock it. I feel like I need to get my player better too because we did do pretty good, and then like we ran into some people that were like, so like their player was just like ready, like better and faster, like you know. Like he did a simple little thing and he just outran me and then just like swerved and he was just gone. I was like, okay, damn, my player's hella slow right now. You earn skill points during the game, and then you put them towards what you want to do.
It's good from 56 yards out. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
Oh, yeah, you can pick your players. They give you, like, options.
The field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Roquan Smith, Derwin James, Sealand. It's random people. I like it so far. It's something
here about ready for their next
I've never seen this shit before. The yard.
Safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play.
Probably wouldn't have bought it if they didn't have the yard.
In this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Because I'm gonna have to beat one of you guys. And then not play again.
Both teams try to avoid being 1 and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This will be fielded at the
I'm gonna warm up on them.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see
CJ McCollum has a signature game 5 performance.
Oh, no. But you know who nice? Jamal Murray. That boy. Those dudes are going to add Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell.
I like Mitchell better.
I like Murray. Murray's nasty. You watch that game, bro? He scored buckets with her.
That one good for 14 yards in a Steeler first.
Murray is nice, though.
Telling people, don't screen me, get out the way. He's literally telling people, don't, no. Killing people, like, all right. That man is just shit.
He's more of a natural shooter than Mitchell.
Yeah, he's like a straight scorer.
But, like, I feel like scoring machine, though, Mitchell. You can do everything. So can Murray. I mean, but, like, Murray can't really dunk like Mitchell, you know?
Yeah, that was pretty. They executed
but
that
he can shoot better than him.
Zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl.
Yeah, you can.
Run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area.
He uses screens better too.
A little bit wider just to get to that.
Usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Matt Stafford with the no-look pass. That was dope.
The attempt on the dive, and
David hit a guy with a juke earlier. He like put the ball behind his back and like was like and made the guy fall. I was like, oh,
that's clean.
Shit was sick. It was in the middle of the field too, and he took off for like 40 yards.
Really clean. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They go to Johnson again, and he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. That second down play nets a -4.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Would you know what this means? Ability to beat defenders in press and chuck situations. What are chuck situations? Like chuck ball?
Watson's going to go down in the end zone.
What the fuck is that?
Safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is
when controlling a defender in coverage who's in
from there.
Quick lesson,
range to press receiver, there's a full set of interactions available by using the right stick.
Roethlisberger now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
The defender can press right or left on the stick to funnel the receiver to either side when in man or zone coverage. This shit is realistic as fuck. This shit's realistic as fuck. Like, you can actually get an animation now. You can get the animation instead of just like kind of like staying on the one side, you know what I mean? And just no, you push him to that side now. That's legit.
He throws there, incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the
I have a yak receiver right now.
They felt it. They thought
I play wide receiver, cornerback.
Come up with it. So now 3rd and 10.
Probably not good though. Well, I mean, I'm good on the offense.
Back across midfield, just across midfield.
It's the Julio Jones one. I have his route running.
Still don't believe we get it.
Oh, he maxed out. Yeah.
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there.
Took on with that
Work on
rock,
positioning the
right
football
here.
and helping their team.
Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right.
These raps that come from Madden are hilarious.
The 15, just shy of the 20. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like
this guy just said a rap right now. He's like, I just got a sack like I ran in the backfield.
Get on the move. He was able to do that on that.
Oh god, it's hilarious. They're talking about drugs, rap about Madden at the same time they put him on here.
Who gets the sack? Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust to account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
Yeah,
and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Hey, but them didn't look at his rap, man.
Yeah, he needs to worry about his fucking series.
No, that's it. That's why he's rapping right now.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something.
He has no chance, bro. He needed to win game 2.
Watson now to throw.
Because then they could have like literally like rested game 3 and 4.
This is taken in. It's good. They do finally get him down.
They ran out of energy, bro. The Blazers, you can tell. They were shot out.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big.
That's why they should have put the Suns
in. These are the types
in.
that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision.
I like how they were undefeated.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 10 yards on the pickup there.
I think it's just, I feel like they didn't do good enough during the regular season. That's what everyone says. But I'm just like, damn, though, they did get invited and they did go undefeated. Fuck. So basically, they just went there to like just get ready for next year, or what they got for next year. I mean, that's cool. They earned some respect for sure. There's no way you can't say they didn't earn respect. They're in my respect. It doesn't matter, I'm just an NBA fan. But I know the Suns are the fucking real deal now. They ain't something to be taken lightly.
Yeah.
It's not something where you like, oh, we're playing the Sun, that's a win. No. Get cooked up by D-Bucks.
And he's got the first as they'll bring
we need to get him
out
of there. Lakers need to get him.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Lakers be OP. Bro, even if they had Melo this, imagine Melo in that corner instead of Danny Green or
completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Like the corner, they could just sit. They can literally sit LeBron and AD if they wanted and just run. If they wanted for a stretch, they can run the offense through Melo on the mid-range block. Look what he did it against us. So I mean, if he can do it against us, I mean, he can do it against the other teams.
Move and make something happen. And that player is able to get on the run.
I'm not saying put Melo in ISO ball and threes and shit, but put him in mid-range, I'll take that for a couple minutes. Fuck yeah. All day. I can't believe he was doing that to us that one game where he was coming back all crazy.
Oh yeah, he was going crazy.
They come out here in the
yeah, he had like 13 points. I was like, is this so serious right now? Like LeBron guarded him and hit a couple in his eye, and I was just like, there's nothing you can do about that. Like, you just gotta take those. He's been hitting that for how many years?
Here's Watson on the sneak. No signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
No
gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Come on, come on, hold the look, hold. Give me that. 198, watch my
and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Deshaun Watson keeping it himself from a yard out as his guys are back within a single score.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had two previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Field goal right here, just a good one.
The Steelers right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
44. 80 weapons. Hey, Foxtrot. Here we go.
Roethlisberger will throw.
Oh, I got hit. No.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Gary Conley. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Let's go.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I don't like how you have to pick the players, though, honestly. Fuck, he took the players for me.
It's complete to Fuller. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Oh, cool, the ones, these ones you don't have to, nice. Let's see.
One thing you're hoping for when you're on drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the
Walking
catch.
Dead show's getting good.
In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Fucking David lied. He told me that you pre-ordered the game.
A bit of a disaster.
I did pre-order. I actually didn't pre-order that.
Back even further.
I pre-ordered the regular one. You can't even get the free.
Back to throw.
Oh.
Forced out to his left. He'll try and... Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
You know they shipped out at Walmart? PS4 for $50, $51.95 or $50.95? I seen it earlier, I don't know why. This Madden is gonna go for $50.95. The base one to $51.95. It said it's the only discount at any major retailer.
And probably were feeling pretty good about what
I've never heard of that before.
And that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. They start the drive with Cook. And some room to maneuver.
I'm all over you. Flex on him.
And he might be gone. 20.
I'm gonna warm up on the CPU. You guys are next.
Touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Yeah, I just gotta get my stick skills back, bro. That's all I need.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
About to score, he fumbled on the 2-yard line.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I'm closing out. I'm closing out.
It's playoffs and he was down 5 points, so that touchdown.
And that'll carry over.
That's a thing though too. This game used to get me really mad. That's why I kind of stopped playing it. It used to get me really mad.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake.
I think I gotta stay off Ultimate Team. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna play that. Because it's a grind and it's pay to play.
I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
You think AD's going to play? He went out with backsliding.
To be honest, there's no reason to play him.
Nah,
so they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
They don't really have a point guard. I mean, CJ McCollum kind of the bomb, but...
And they will not get a chance to return.
The only thing I can think of is because he just lost the Defensive Player of the Year. But I mean, is he really going to... Him balling out or doing something, is he going to get that back?
Nah, just save him for the second round.
Houston's offense already at the line set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for Brian.
I wouldn't let him play on it.
To do that,
I'd probably just sit out. Ready for the next round.
Huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand.
Everyone just step up, get the job done. Dwight Howard needs to stop getting fouls off the ball, bro. I hate when the whistle blows and like, because I already know it's Dwight Howard pushing, elbowing. Like, there's a way to do it and like not get the calls, and he doesn't know how. And then he gets hella frustrated every game. Every game it's him complaining to the refs. I'm like, bro, you have a reputation now because you do it every game. Like, they're gonna keep doing it.
Looking at you.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on just 8 teams.
Melo got a tech meeting last game because AD was protecting the fuck out of the rim.